Whether you are stuck in some of the Garden of Whimsy star pet duties or you just want to finish them in a breeze and you're looking for guidance, I got you covered. And for your convenience, if you're looking for a particular one, feel free to take the shortcuts in the description below. Starting with, wait, there's something you need to know before starting. If you encounter any memories, do not open them. Save them because you will need them for an upcoming duty, and you will need 40 of them. Yes, 40. Okay, first is Uproot Night Thorns. This is removing night thorns, but Splinters of Fate and Inkies from Storybook Belle also count. This duty repeats a few times, also with the name of Get Rid of the Forgetting. Practice mindfulness. This is usually mining any mining spot, but this time only counts if you get gems. Tackle royal tasks. Complete Dreamlight duties, missed duties, or storybook duties from the list. This duty also repeats a few times, also with the name of cross items of your royal to-do list. Get crafty. Craft anything and it can be the same thing, like path for example, or fences. Give a villager their favorite gifts. This is giving their favorite gifts to any villager, but avoid Wally, Moana, Anna, Buzz, Nala, Belle, Alice, Daisy, Scrooge, and Donald. Whip up a 3-star meal. Cook any 3 or more star meals. I will recommend you to just make your normal energy meal. You can use the ancient cooker if you want to do other duties at the same time, or just cook them normally and turn off the animations for faster results. Go fish. Fish anywhere and you don't need bubbles for this one. Spend time with a villager. This could be anyone, but if you already brought Alice, I will recommend her. This duty also repeats a few times. Work a shift at either restaurant. Go to Remy's or Tiana's and serve plates. But wait a minute, before you do that, I will recommend you to do Tiana's, because if you're fast enough, you'll get a duty to serve only Chez Remy, and this could get really slow for you. Make small talk. This could be with anybody, but avoid Remy, Maui, Elsa, Woody, Simba, the Beast, and Alice to avoid getting stuck on future duties. Pick the fruits that put Snow White to sleep. That would be apples, of course, from the valley, and they grow every 20 minutes. I actually set a timer on my phone, so I remember to come back right on time. Mine precious gems with a royal tool. Mine any gem and make sure to bring your pickaxe polish. Open up fresh memories. This is opening 5 memories, so I hope you are still saving them, because you will need more later. This duty repeats several times, so please keep saving those memories. Delight a robot with his favorite gifts. That would be Dear Wally, of course, and I did try Eve, but it sadly didn't count. Cook any 4-star meals. This is cooking 4 or more star meals, and remember you can use the filters at the top, then select 4 or 5 stars from here. Catch fish somewhere peaceful. Of course, that is catching any fish at the peaceful meadows, and seaweed does not count. Enter a DreamSnap contest, submit a DreamSnap, and this duty repeats a few times as well, but you can resubmit the same week. Serve customers in Chez Remy, Tiana's Palace does not count. This duty repeats a few times as well, and it can be stacked. But this is like a hit or miss because each hour or so the villagers change. So if you really want to stack them to do this as fast as possible, my recommendation is that you wait for 5 minutes before the next hour of clock, meaning if it's 10:40 for example, wait until 10:55, and if you could not stack them by then, just attend the customers that are about to leave, and you can check that from the restaurant timetables. Say bonjour to a tiny chef. It's fine if you don't speak French, because that's just making small talk with Remy. Mine for blue gems. This could be aquamarine from the Forest of Valor and the beach, blue zircon from the lagoon, sapphire from the Vitalis mines, and star sapphire, and pure ice anywhere at Ever After. And bring your pickaxe polish. Give a stargazing wayfinder gifts. That would be our dear Moana. Cook a fairly fancy dinner, go to the cooking station, open the filters and select entrees and 4 stars and cook any dishes from there. Better with the ancient cooker. Catch fish somewhere dazzling. Of course, that's fishing at Dazzle's beach and seaweed does not count. Complete boutique challenges. Go to Daisy's boutique and complete them. This duty also repeats a few times. Have a chat with a demigod. That is giant Maui, of course. Harvest canola. Easy, but I will tell you the fastest way to do this. So go to the Forest of Valor, buy 50 canola, place 2 ancient gardeners, only to dig holes, then remove them. Wait for the rain to stop, if any, then manually plant the canola one by one, then use a miraculous growth elixir to water your crops and pick them right there. Mine for red gems. That's garnets from the plaza, the meadows, the plains, and the waste. Rubies from Vitalis Mines, Elysian Fields, Fury Plains, and Statue Shadow. And also spinel from the promenade and the grove. And don't forget your pickaxe polish. Give Arendelle's queen her favorites. That would not be Elsa, but Anna. Cook a fairly fancy appetizer. Go to your cooking station and apply the filters for appetizer and 4 or 5 stars and cook anything from there. Fish somewhere Valorous. Just catch fish at the Forest of Valor. Seaweed does not count. Chat with a powerfully Frosty villager. I mean, I would call Olaf more funny than powerful, so that has to be Elsa. Mine for yellow gems. That would be topaz, which can be found at the plaza, the docks, the courtyard, and the bind. And bring your pickaxe polish. Give favorite gifts to a tiny space ranger. That would be Buzz. Cook a fairly fancy dessert. Go to your cooker, filter desserts and 4 or 5 stars and cook anything from there. Fish somewhere trustworthy. Of course, that's fishing at the Glade of Trust, and only fish counts. Not seaweed, not even seafood. So lose your fish baits if you have any. I honestly just fished without bubbles. You'll get seaweed sometimes, but I got a lot of cod as well. Serve customers at Tiana's palace. And Remy's restaurant does not count. This duty does repeat a few times. Chat with your favorite deputy. That would be Woody. Harvest something white and fluffy. That would be cotton from seeds that you can buy from Goofy at the Sunlit Plateau. They grow every 25 minutes, but it's faster if you don't use the ancient machine and use the growth elixir instead. Mine for green gems. Those would be emeralds from the Forest of Valor and Glade, jades from the courtyard and overlook, or peridots from the meadows and beach, the grasslands, and the promenade as well. And bring your pickaxe polish. Give favorite gifts to the Queen of Pride Rock. That's Kitty Cat Nala, of course. Cook a perfect entree. Go to your cooker, open filters and select entree, then 5 stars and cook anything from there. Fish somewhere that's always sunlit. That will be the Sunlit Plateau and seaweed does not count. Chat with the king of the jungle, even if you want it to be you, that is actually Simba. Mine for purple gems. Those will be amethyst from the Frosted Heights and the Forgotten Lands. Give a book-loving villager their favorite gifts. That will be Belle, of course. Cook a perfect appetizer. Go to your cooker, filter by appetizers and 5 stars, and cook anything from there. Fish somewhere frosty. Of course, that's the Frosted Heights. And only fish counts. No seaweed, no seafood. Chat with Belle's Boo. That's, of course, the beast. Dig up a root vegetable with many eyes. With what, sorry? What the... Okay, that would be... No, wait, no, that would be... yeah, I did struggle with this riddle, but that would be actually potatoes. Mine white gems. That would be diamonds from the Forgotten Lands, or opal from the bind also counts. And don't forget your pickaxe polish. Give a curious villager their favorite gifts. If you don't have her yet, you'll have to hurry up and get cute little Alice her favorite gifts. Cook a perfect dessert. Go to your cooker, filter desserts, then 5 stars, and cook anything from there. Fish somewhere forgotten. That's of course the not so forgotten lands, and only fish counts. Chat with a curious young villager. That's of course dear Alice. From here on, things will get more intense because the rest of the duties are to collect the bonus rewards. So let's continue with give some feather villagers their favorite gifts. And yes, these are 20 gifts, but we have Daisy, Donald, and Scrooge to receive them. Feed the squirrels their favorite food. Go to the plaza to feed the squirrels. Their favorite food is peanuts, and you can actually feed the same one 5 times. Mine for square gems, that would be amethyst from the Forgotten Lands and the Frosted Heights, emeralds from the First of Valor and Glade, onyx that you can get anywhere, rubies from the Vitalis Mines, Elysian Fields, Fairy Plains and Statue's Shadow, sapphire from the Vitalis Mines, spinel from the Promenade and the Grove, and topaz from the Plaza, the Docks, the Courtyard, and the Bind. Give a little robot their favorite gifts. That would be Wally, and this time also Eve counts. Serve some hungry customers. That's serving plates at Remy's or Tiana's palace, and this duty repeats a few times. Collect some shoreline shellfish, collect clams, oysters, or escalopes, and you can actually just drop all of them together and just grab them back. Super easy. Give gifts to a blonde. That would be Elsa, Rapunzel, and Kristoff. Alice does not count, and Nala doesn't count either. Yeah, I did try. Craft large miraculous elixirs. And you can craft any of them. It could be even more miraculous growth elixir, the even more miraculous fishing bait, the even more miraculous pickaxe polish, or the even more miraculous shovel varnish. Feed the sea turtles their favorite food. That will be seaweed, and you can feed the same turtle 5 times. Mine for oval gems. That is a lot of them. So alexandrite from the waste and the oasis, aquamarine from the beach and the forest of valor, blue zircon from the lagoon, citrine from the glade and the sunlit, garnets from the plaza, the meadows, the plains, and the waste, peridots from the meadows, the beach, the grasslands, and the promenade, and tourmaline from the sunlit and frosted heights. Give residents of Halloween Town their favorite gifts. That's of course Jack and Sally. Cast around for seafood. Catch seafood, and I feel the fastest way is to go to the glade with fish bait to get squid from blue bubbles and lobster from golden bubbles. Give Hades and Maui their favorite gifts. Just that, and it seems like they run out of riddles. Craft any training manual. Craft any of those, and remember, if you're out of Dreamlight, you can also craft it if you have enough dream shards. Feed the sunbirds their favorite food. Go to the Sunlit Plateau to feed the birds. You can feed the same bird 5 times, and their favorite food are flowers, and they depend on the bird color. For the golden sunbird is orange house leeks. For the turquoise is the pink house leek. For the red bromeliad. For the emerald, the green passion lily. And for the orchard, I believe it's pink and purple flowers. Mine for something shiny, mine any shiny gem, and please bring your pickaxe polish to avoid suffering. Give any restaurateur in the valley their favorite gifts. That would be Little Remy and Tiana. Catch fish in gold ripples. Go pretty much anywhere with your fishing bait and fish on gold and white ripples. Give visitors from the Alice in Wonderland Realm their favorite gifts. That will be Alice and Cheshire Cat if you already have him. And congrats, you are done. Give a like if this video was helpful, and don't forget to claim your bonus rewards.